Happy Wellness Wednesday. I hope that this message finds you well, and I hope that this message finds you at peace. I am April Irvin, Chief Peace Officer of Sustainable Leadership, where I am committed to helping leaders and organizations eliminate burnout. And I am grateful for the opportunity to come before you again this week for our weekly Wellness Wednesday guidance. That's a tongue twister, but I'm going to get it out. So, as I shared a few weeks back, I was going to spend our time each Wednesday just sharing a little bit of practical guidance from my book, The Burnout Factor. And we are on week 5, but on chapter 4. In this week's guidance in chapter 4, the title of that chapter is The Transformative Power of Doing Less. And so sometimes when I share that, I will have clients or colleagues say to me that when you say that you are focused on doing less, is that underachieving? Is that not really working to your potential? And I would argue, no, that is not what that is. That is actually focusing on being more efficient and effective in what we do on a daily basis, and recognize that we can work smarter and not harder. That it is possible to achieve even more when we focus on actually doing less on our daily basis. So I'm just going to share a little bit in the book from one of the chapters and from one of the recommendations. And that recommendation in that chapter is recommendation number 2. And what I title it is Take the Pressure Off. And the subtitle is We Were Never Meant to Do It All. And it reads, again, while our work is important, we are not performing life-saving surgery. If it doesn't get done today, it can and will get done tomorrow. We place undue pressure on ourselves when we stress over the amount of work we can or should accomplish in a single day. I'm sure your to-do list is just like mine used to be, long. I could make lists forever, but given that there are only 24 hours in a day, my lists were still never completed like I wanted them to be. With that realization, my list got shorter and shorter. I began to focus on the top 3 things I wanted to accomplish each day. Doing so made getting my work done more feasible. Sure, I had more than 3 things I needed to accomplish, but if I got those 3 things done, I felt a sense of achievement and was encouraged to come back the next day and do the same. To my own surprise, the more I did this, the shorter my list became and the more I maximized my time. So that is today's guidance, to just recognize that there are only 24 hours in a day. Sometimes I wish there were 27, 28, but there are not. And so we can only achieve so much in a day. And I often say, if you are willing to work 28 hours a day, you'll be asked to work 28 hours a day. If you're willing to work 8 days a week, you'll be asked to work 8 days a week. And I know that does not exist. However, we think it does. And so oftentimes we put undue pressure on ourselves to accomplish things that just are not feasible to get done in a single day. So I'm here to encourage you to just think through that. Think about that strategy of those top 3 priorities that you would have, that you want to accomplish each day. And recognize that it is feasible to work smarter and not harder, that we don't have to exhaust ourselves to achieve our work on a daily basis. And I do recognize I am not naive. We're all very busy. And I have shifted my language more recently to recognize that it's not so much about work-life balance, it's about work-life harmony. So this is burnout. This is work-life burnout, where we're at a certain level, at a high level all the time. This is work-life harmony. So when you even think about music or a symphony, everything is working together in alignment, but recognizing we're going to have those peaks. We will have those busy times, but it should not be like this all the time. So that's my guidance for you today in thinking about the transformative power of doing less and achieving that work-life harmony that you are seeking to achieve. And if that is your goal, if you are a leader, an organization that really is committed to eliminating burnout and having a healthy, sustainable culture, please reach out to me. I would love to be of support. I put my website down in the comments and would love to connect with you. So until next week, keep in mind the transformative power of doing less. Take care.